Woo! Talking about what was our? We was gonna talk about the top five St. Louis artists. You gonna start with the best of 2011? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who best? Start with.
What's up, man?
Who's best? Who's the best? 2011.
All right. And it's real simple though. Like basically, whoever had the hottest singles of the year was pretty much like one of the best. It's like this year we ain't have a lot of underground successful artists and shit. And some other shit. So right now, number 5 would have to be like Vega Heartbreak.
Okay.
And not even because of whatever mixtapes he had. I don't know shit about Vega Heartbreak, real talk, but he had a song on Z1077. Ain't no other nigga on this list, or any other nigga in St. Louis, period, besides Nelly and Murphy Lee and Jay Quan has ever had a song on Z1077.
That's true.
So fuck everybody that's getting mad. Oh, yeah, he number 5. He had a song on Z10. Get on Z1077 and holler at him. He was on. He opened up the World Series. How many rap artists, period, throughout the whole country can open up any kind of set at the World Series? Besides, like, I think Nelly probably did with Better Up. I'm not sure, but I know he Vega
did the Super Bowl too. Don't take that.
I mean, he went 10 times platinum though, so we comparing Vega to a 10 times platinum person. But that's what's up.
Okay, that's not fair. Right.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's tight.
Okay.
That's good. We comparing it independent top 5. You know what I'm saying? So you can compare him to Nelly, so that's a good look for him.
Right.
And then number 4, we got T.O.P. You know what I'm saying? The hot single, fresh up out the kitchen. He had the mixtape. He got the team behind him. Got one of the hottest producers in St. Louis, T.O.P. Tech Supreme behind him and stuff.
Right.
Like, and then with T.O.P., his whole angle, it ain't like a St. Orleans, we don't love him, or St. You know what I'm saying? The typical St. Louis party song, whatever. He did fresh up out the kitchen, some real shit.
Right.
And then he had one of the, you know what I'm saying? He had Kanye West artists, you know what I'm saying? GLC on there and shit. That was definitely a good look for him and shit. And I love that song. That's probably like one of my favorite songs and shit from St. Louis this year. So then, number 3, we got Record Puff, you know, Turkey Ham.
You know Record Puff is, Mickey?
I know that song.
What song is that?
It's the song that says Turkey Ham. Yeah, I've heard that a couple times actually.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that song, it never really had like a straight hit, like straight like country grammar or we don't love the sound to it and stuff. But this longevity is what made him get on this list. As far as that song's been out for a while, and it doesn't get old, but it's not like it's not your favorite song, but you can tolerate every time you hear it, you can tolerate it though. And then he got people in Indiana like making YouTube videos about his songs and stuff and everything else, people all across the country. I mean, we're not all across the region and stuff. So that's a big look. And he's been doing it for a while, and that's why I really couldn't put him on my top 2 because, like, for as long as he's been out, it could have been bigger.
Okay.
He's been out this long, and this is as big as it's got so far, which is still good. You know what I'm saying? Turkey Ham has been, like I said, the longevity is nice. Number 2 would have to be Lil St. Louis. With all the little singles he got, Let Him Hang, Good Nookie, banging the club right now. He got a great team behind him, Brandon Hinkle. He got, you know what I'm saying, Murphy Lee, Nelly, and everybody behind him. He opened up for Nelly. Anytime you open up, you know what I'm saying, a diamond artist, that's a big deal anyway. Grammy winning artist, that's a big thing. All through North Carolina, North Dakota, South Dakota, places that artists don't never really see for real.
You know what St. Louis is making?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Mm-hmm. What song did he make?
You never heard Let Him Hang?
No.
Alright. And then for number 1, we would have to say St. Orleans. For one, we got We Don't Love Them. Probably the hottest song of the year. It went strong from like February, March to present. Like you can play that song in the club right now and they still gonna dance to it. Catchy. You know what I'm saying? And it's still going. And also, he dropped like 5-6 videos, all decent songs, all quality songs. You know what I'm saying? He dropped a couple mixtapes and stuff. He opened up for Machine Gun Kelly. He opened up for The Road. He opened up for some other cats. You know what I'm saying? South by Southwest. And he did so many things, you know what I'm saying? He getting paid shows now. Like how many artists, everybody on my list, I'm pretty sure everybody on my list getting paid shows. But like besides these top 5 people, period, a lot of these artists ain't here ain't getting paid shows unless they send them up themselves. We got people requesting these top 5 guys and stuff though. So if you're not being requested and you and your feelings because you're not in this list, then that's on you.
Okay. With that being said, that was Whobeta's 2011 top 5 St. Louis artists. Y'all know my top 5 is? Yeah, I don't care.
Go ahead.
Maybe. You care?
I care.
Okay. My top 5. No, I'm starting number 1. I'm gonna start number 1. That's how my damn working my way now. I want somebody to feel like they're at the top. You always bring people up, then you turn them down. She's the bottom of the bird. That's my motto in life. So the number 1, my favorite artist right now, I feel like it's number 1 for 2011, St. Louis. Simple reason, just was consistent. I mean, I was at 7-Eleven one night. I was so thinking about, we don't love him. And he was in the Slurpee aisle rapping, we don't love him. And he's like, I'm going to perform. It's like, wherever you go, this dude is always there. He's like performing always, you know what I'm saying? Pushing this stuff, passing out CDs, doing shows out of town. Just really consistent. So, really, I had to go with him for number 1. 2, I'm going to go Lil St. Louis, who Mickey has no idea. So disappointing. Anyway, Lil St. Louis is Deerty ENT's newest artist. You know Deerty ENT is right here.
I'm not illiterate. I understand black people.
Thank you for that. Anyway, Lil St. Louis got some. He doesn't have what he got about 2. Like I don't have his mix. Jay Troop, I haven't heard his mixtape number 1 or 2 times, but the songs I've heard, Let Him Hang, Good Looking, those songs are banging. Them like some real songs. A lot of dudes who've been rapping for some years still ain't got hits to make match that kind. He got crazy buzz right now. He's been real consistent too. Yeah, I see you might see him anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. If you're a consistent artist, you might be seen anywhere. You want to be seen anywhere because you want people to see you anywhere. You want to see like you know what I'm saying? You with the general public. You want to pass out cities. You want people to know your face. So I'm gonna go with Lil St. Louis. Number 3, I got I'm struggling with number 3. I think I'm gonna go ahead. Look how you looking. Don't look at me like that. I'm gonna go with I can't even get it out. I'm gonna go with Tempo, number 3. Tempo is definitely number 3. Tempo music is so ahead, so mature, so ahead of the fan base. I mean, he just really does some out of the world stuff. His music is so mature. You know what I'm saying? He's a young guy, but his music is so much more mature, so much on a different level. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he do stuff out of time. We're talking about he do shows in Arizona. He does shows in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Louis, can y'all name anybody? No. My grandma lived in Arizona, that's all you can say. You know what I'm saying? Dude actually performed in Arizona. That's a hell of a accomplishment. I bless you. I think Tempo is number 4. Despite what other people think, I'm going with Oops. Number 4. You know what Oops is? Maybe.
Oops, no, I don't. Sorry.
Oops. Round Table. Dirty Boys. He pretty popular. You talk about some other brands. Just recently had a show where he brought Rock Nation down in New York. You know Rock Nation. You know who Jay-Z is, do you, Mickey?
I definitely know who Jay-Z is.
Okay, great. All right, you're doing good. You know who 1 out of 50 is. That's pretty good. So yeah, but he did a show, St. Louis artists. Got Rock Nation involved, brought A&Rs down from Rock Nation, and still been consistent doing shows, parties.
About that show,
it was really good. Shout out to tag team who won it. Now they won a production deal with.
They didn't win a production deal yet. They won $1,000 and a chance to go to Atlanta. I believe they're either going to Atlanta, Chicago, or New York to compete again for the production deal.
Okay.
Where they got to raise their own money to go down there.
But didn't Oops bring the awareness of the competition?
Yeah, he did bring the awareness of the competition. Okay. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Whatever you want to say after that, that's all right. I'm just saying Oops, but he's the center of.
I mean, that contest was like, who was your number 5?
Number 5. I'm gonna put Rucker Puff. Rucker Puff is so the Tupac.
I I know who that is.
You know who Rucker Puff is?
Yeah,
or Tupac.
Right, or two. He considered like, nah, he'll be like, he has to be.
Nah, she said she know who they was. I'm asking what she said. This new Tupac was a Rucker Puff.
All right, which
I know
one
who
is it?
both of them are.
Okay, you know who Biggie Smalls is?
No, I don't know who Biggie Smalls is. I definitely did not see Notorious.
Yeah, Rucker Puff like the Notorious of St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? He's been around for a minute. Yeah, he like the OG of the rap game. So. That's why. That's all I got to say about him. He's been around forever. He's been around that long. A lot of guys been around long as he have. They don't rap no more. These niggas still doing stuff. So I'm not talking.
I mean, so you said our list pretty much consistent.
Pretty much
solo,
except you like.
It seemed like we switched out. It seemed like we basically switched out Oops for Vega.
Right. Which you could both did some different things for the city that you could take into account. That each one of them did something that neither one of them had done. So you know what I'm saying? Either one of them could be on the list. One of them on your list, one on my list.
All right, what did Oops? Right, you said the Rock Nation contest. Like how?
No, that's not the only thing.
I mean, that's what you mentioned though. So I just want, besides the Rock Nation contest, and not saying that Oops is not like a top premier artist. He'll definitely be like top 10, top 15, but we like you talking about Vega. Like I said, we was like 107.7.
Okay. That's
what did Oops do top 5-ish?
Yeah, like I said, I already mentioned the Rock Nation. We're not gonna. It's several things you talk about behind the scenes, stuff that you know about, stuff that you know. We're not talking about the constant phone calls that I've seen them make before on my phone about shows and trying to book himself for shows. That he's mentioned other artists, involving other artists trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention about the countless open mics and stuff that he does, shows he does, where he's done, free performances, free to get in, free all this other stuff. Not to mention the giveaways and opportunities and network opportunities he's created for St. Louis artists to network with.
That's as a promoter though. We're not talking about as a promoter.
But you gotta include it. That's part of music. Several Nelly promotes, Ludacris promotes, all of it.
We talking about
promoters too.
We talking about STL, like who had the biggest years for like STL rappers. Like that's in that category. He's an STL promoter. Bringing Rock Nation, whether the outcome of that was something that a manager or promoter, promoters bring things to town. Like when it comes to he getting people booked to shows, that's a promoter. So he a damn good promoter. I'm not saying he's not a damn good rapper, but I as far as top 5, everything you mentioned is a promoter type aspect.
What do you think, Mickey?
Well, since I don't know who he is, just based off of what I have heard from you two, I would say that he's a great promoter. That everything you just named does not have anything to do with music. It has something to do with the music industry.
So you saying that Oops sucks? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know if Oops sucks. I've never heard of Oops, so with the name like that, hey, you can't go too wrong because you're already a Oops.
You're already a Oops. Man, y'all dogging Oops, man. That's cold.
I'm not dogging Oops. I'm just saying though, I feel like I had a solid top 5, and like I said, he would be like top 10, top 15. But you still haven't mentioned anything as far as rap wise.
Right. Well, I like Oops. I'm putting it like that. I like Oops. I like what he do. I think he has he bringing more. He far versatility on artists I heard now.
I like the loser. You're not on my list though.
I'm saying, but I'm talking about stuff that artists are not doing. We're talking about somebody versatile. I just mentioned 3 things that he does outside of music that ties into music. The first thing Nelly says when he talks about music now, he said, that's a problem with St. Louis rappers now. They just want to be rappers. And that's not how you're going to survive in the game. If you want to be a rapper, you're going to have to do stuff like you probably out of your shell that you probably would normally do. You might have to model. You might have to promote. Yeah, you might even have to strip. If that's what it takes to keep you relevant. Shit. But then you just want to rap. Hey, you better be Tupac Shakur. And we all know on the St. Louis music scene, it ain't no nigga out here who's even close on those Tupac level. So that's just keeping it real, honey. Oops does. I don't got enough fingers for the stuff he does outside of rap that creates opportunities that help St. Louis artists and St. Louis people, period. So for that, like I said, I don't know what your list consists of, but for somebody to do, I don't know that many guys are doing it, if any.
That's our promotion. That's our, activism. These are all other good things and shit that I really would. Me personally, I couldn't give him the top 5 rapper. Me personally.
Right, that's you personally. That's what I'm saying. That's cool. That's why we have this list. We have what we think are important. Like